1999 Canadian penny. Welcome, coin enthusiasts and treasure hunters, to Pocket Change Fortunes. Today, we're diving deep into a legend that has sparked countless searches through old coin jars, the elusive, the mythical, the potentially $1,000,000 Canadian 1999 penny. You've heard the whispers, seen the clickbait headlines, a humble copper-plated zinc disc, a relic of a bygone era, secretly harboring a fortune. But is it true? Can a coin from 1999, a year when over 1 billion Canadian cents were minted, really be worth more than a luxury yacht? Well, buckle up, because we're about to uncover the truth, dispel some myths, and tell you exactly what you need to look for if you truly want to hit the numismatic jackpot with a Canadian cent. And yes, we'll even talk about actual $1,000,000 coins, just not the one you might be thinking of. First, let's get acquainted with our main character, the 1999 Canadian 1-cent coin. It features Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, as designed by Dorota P. Hunt, and the iconic maple leaf twig on the reverse, by George Edward Kruger Gray. These coins, from 1997 to 2003, were primarily made of copper-plated zinc, weighing in at about 2.25 grams. In 1999 alone, the Royal Canadian Mint churned out a staggering 1,089,625,000 of these pennies. That's over 1 billion. So, right off the bat, you can see why a regular 1999 penny is just that, a penny. Worth its face value of 1 cent. But the legend persists. Why? Because in the world of coin collecting, it's not always about the year, but about the anomalies. The errors. The rare varieties that slip through the cracks of mass production. The idea of a penny being worth millions isn't entirely baseless in the broader numismatic world, but it's crucial to understand which pennies we're talking about. When you hear $1,000,000 Canadian coin, you're almost certainly thinking of absolute numismatic legends like the 1911 Canadian silver dollar, often called the Holy Grail of Canadian coinage. Only a handful exist, and one sold for over 1 million Canadian dollars in 2003. Or perhaps the 1936 dot center. This tiny bronze coin, with a small dot below the date, was a transitional issue due to the abdication of King Edward VIII. Only 3 known examples exist in mint state, and one sold for over 400,000 Canadian dollars in a 2010 auction. These are the real heavy hitters of Canadian coinage. The 1999 penny not so much in the same league, unless it possesses specific, very rare characteristics. So, if your 1999 penny isn't worth millions on its own, what could make it valuable? We're talking about error coins and composition test coins. The Royal Canadian Mint, like any mint, isn't perfect, and sometimes unique specimens escape into circulation or are released in special sets. 1. The 1999 No-P composition test coin magnetic variety. This is arguably the most significant rarity for the 1999 penny. In 1999, the Royal Canadian Mint was experimenting with new compositions for pennies, specifically using steel cores plated with copper, before the official introduction of steel coinage in 2000. Some of these test coins were released, but they have a key identifier: they are magnetic, unlike the standard copper-plated zinc pennies of that year, and they lack the P mint mark that would usually denote a plated steel coin from the year 2000 onwards. These no-P magnetic pennies were not intended for general circulation. They were primarily part of collector test sets. If you find a magnetic 1999 penny with no P mint mark, you've found something special. They can fetch anywhere from 100 to 350 plus depending on their condition. Not millions, but a very respectable find. 2 error coins: off-center strikes, doubled dies, clipped planchettes, Die cracks. Beyond the composition test coins, any year can produce valuable errors, and 1999 is no exception. These are instances where something went wrong during the minting process: off-center strike, the coin blank wasn't perfectly aligned when struck by the dies, resulting in a portion of the design being missing and an unstruck crescent of blank metal. Values can range from 15 to 100 plus. Doubled die, the coin die itself had a slight misalignment during its creation, causing a visible doubling of elements like letters or numbers. Look closely at the 1 cent or the date. These can be worth 10 to 250. Clipped planchette, a piece of the coin's edge is visibly missing, as if it was clipped off. This happens when the coin blank isn't perfectly punched from the metal sheet. Values typically range from 25 to 200. Die cracks or cuds, raised lines or blobs of metal on the coin's surface, caused by cracks or pieces breaking off the coin die. These are generally less valuable than the other errors, often in the 5 to 75 range, but significant cuds can command more. Remember, for any error coin, the condition is paramount. A heavily worn error coin will be worth significantly less than an uncirculated one. 3 proof-like and specimen sets. The Royal Canadian Mint also produced special collector sets in 1999, including proof-like and specimen strikes. These coins are struck with higher quality dies and often have mirror-like fields and frosted devices, giving them a much sharper appearance than regular circulation coins. While not million-dollar coins, a 1999 penny in an original proof-like or specimen set will be worth more than a circulating coin, typically in the 2 to 10 plus range, depending on the set and its condition. So, what do real auction results tell us about the 1999 Canadian penny? If you search for a standard 1999 Canadian center on eBay or other auction sites, you'll find them listed for mere cents, often in bulk lots. An uncirculated 1999 penny might fetch 0.50 to 2.00. Certified, high-grade examples like a PCGS MS65 red might get 5 to 20. Now, for those rare varieties, the 1999 No-P magnetic test coin, while specific auction results for these are rarer to pinpoint publicly, trusted numismatic sources and dealer prices confirm values in the hundreds of dollars for certified examples. Error coins, you will see genuine error coins, like off-center strikes or doubled dies, selling for tens or even hundreds of dollars, depending on the severity of the error and the coin's condition. For example, a significant off-center 1999 penny might sell for $5,100 plus. A strong doubled die could be in a similar range. The key takeaway: while specific rare varieties and errors of the 1999 Canadian penny do hold value beyond their face value, none have ever sold for millions of dollars at auction. The million-dollar penny is a story, a legend, but one that applies to entirely different, far scarcer Canadian coins from different eras. So, you've got a 1999 Canadian penny in your hand. How do you check if it's one of the valuable ones? Magnet test. This is your first and most crucial step for the No-P variety. Get a small magnet. If your 1999 penny sticks to it, you're onto something. Then, carefully check for the absence of a P mint mark. Examine for errors. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe. 10x magnification is ideal. Look for any doubling on the date 1999 or the lettering Canada, 1 cent. Sections of the coin that appear to be missing along the rim. Clipped planchette. Raised lines or blobs. Die cracks or cuds. Any part of the design being cut off by the edge. Off-center strike. Condition is king. Even with an error, the better the condition, the higher the value. Look for coins with original luster, minimal scratches, and sharp details. Consult reputable resources, don't rely solely on internet rumors. Check official numismatic guides, reputable coin dealer websites, and auction archives from established houses like Heritage Auctions. Sites like pcgs.com and ngc.com also offer comprehensive price guides and information on certified coins. Get it certified optional, for potentially valuable finds. If you believe you have a genuine rarity or significant error, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Their certification will confirm its authenticity, grade, and enhance its market value. The Canadian penny, discontinued from circulation in 2012, holds a special place in the hearts of many Canadians. The 1999 penny, with over a billion minted, represents one of the final full decades of this iconic coin. While the dream of finding a multi-million-dollar 1999 penny remains a myth, the hunt for rare varieties and error coins keeps the collecting spirit alive. It's a reminder that even the most common objects can hide fascinating stories and unexpected value, if you just know where to look. So, go ahead, check your old piggy banks and coin jars. You might not find $1 million, but you could uncover a hidden gem, a piece of Canadian history, and a valuable addition to your collection. Thanks for joining us on Pocket Change Fortunes. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more coin hunting adventures, and let us know in the comments if you've ever found a valuable Canadian penny. Happy hunting!